ethics and moral philosophical questions. Today's question: what's the difference between justice and revenge? I love this question because it makes me think about myself and many times where I have wanted revenge. But in those moments, I've been reminded that that's not just. The difference between justice and revenge is this. Revenge is emotional. Justice is calculated, rational, and fair. What revenge does, or what revenge is reacting to what somebody has done or said. I think the peak of humanity is to rise above that. There have been cases in the news where people have gone into their house and unlocked the doors, and police officers have walked in and shot them dead, thinking it's their house. There have been other cases in the world where, certain people have done things that they thought were innocent, and they were. But someone didn't think that was the case, and they lashed out, thinking, I'm going to get revenge on that person, not knowing their thoughts or feelings. Revenge is childish. I know it's very easy for me to say that. But I'm saying that because I have been in that position where I wanted revenge for something. But when you realize that if you revenge what someone's done to you, you become like that person. Let's look at law, for example. If someone has done something to you and you retaliate back, in the eyes of the law, you're both the same. There is, as of course, they can say that that's the instigator. But if you start trying to get revenge of that person, and you do get revenge of that person, in the eyes of the law, even if that to you was just, you might have broken a couple laws there. What justice says is, when someone does something bad to you, you take yourself away from that. You collectively, as a council of people that weren't there, come together and then justify who was right, or if what did happen was right. That is justice. Justice is removing emotions out of it. We are emotional people, I understand that. But justice simply says this: we as a society have rules and laws. Is the action you took in accordance with those rules and laws? The rules and laws were not created with emotions in mind. We're emotional, but we should not be controlled by our emotions. Every negative thing that has happened in human existence has something to do with the control of the emotions. Of course, there are people who are unemotional, as serial killers, all these people who don't really care about emotions. But what I'm saying is, it's linked to emotions because, for example, they choose to kill their emotions to do something, or they choose to act on their emotions to do something. But justice is simply saying, outside of either if someone emotionally made a reaction, or if someone actively chose to ignore an emotion, we are going to step outside of both of these things and judge the action. You know what? Yes. Justice looks at the action and the intentions. Revenge looks at the emotional side of things. That's it. It's you trying to get justice from your point of view. And human beings are very complicated. And whatever you might be thinking in terms of revenge might be justified to you. But just remember that you don't make that decision. Simple as that. Retaliating is bad. Here's some advice for you guys. If you're ever in a position where someone's done something bad to you, don't react. I'm not saying, allow it to happen. Defend yourself, of course, but don't try and get revenge on that person or that group or that company. Your job is to get justice. And the beauty of this is this: the punishment for justice is greater than the punishment for revenge. I know there's some cases where, justice didn't work out. But generally speaking, if someone does you dirty, slang term, or someone does you wrong, if you get revenge, that's the end of it. If you get justice, that's the start of it. You have more power with justice than with revenge. If you use justice, you have the power of the state backing you up because you are justified by the law. If you get revenge, you got the power of your left and your right hand. Which is stronger? In a previous video, I said this. The human species has become an apex predator because of communication and collaboration. If you can communicate and collaborate with justice in mind, you have everything backing you up. And even if you don't get the justice that you deserve, you will be justified in your attempt to get that justice. So you will never look back in regret. Whereas with revenge, that regret will haunt you till you die. If someone's done you wrong, don't get revenge. Because if you do, you are giving them power. It sounds counterproductive. Revenge gives the person power. Justice removes the power from them. It's important to learn this. What do you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching.